Giant evil mechon are like buses. You spend ages throwing one into an ether river and then beating it to a pulp, and then hundreds more turn up who look equally dangerous, led by a creepy-faced one. Maybe you have similar bus experiences, I don't know. The rest of the game up to this point has actually been quite full throttle and heavy on both information dumping and the things we've experienced as the characters and so on. This last section even more so than most of the other updates. So just to recap, we just made it through the mines, we fought Zord, big fat cockney mechon. Now in his final fight he did allude to a few new things that have confused our protagonists. He mentioned that he wasn't always like this. One can think that maybe he wasn't always a cockney, but I don't think it's that, because you tend to pick that accent up and stick with it more than change to it if you start off with another non-cockney accent. So we don't need to theorise on whether he's always been a cockney or not. I'm pretty sure on that one. And we know until recently they've never seen mechon with faces, so it could be that he was previously one of the faceless mechon, and the faced mechon also are the only ones we've seen with any individual personality or drive or leading things. All the other mechon we've seen seem to have just been mindless drones, following orders from some source we haven't seen yet in any of the cutscenes or battles. Like Centurions in Battlestar Galactica, if you've seen that. And if you haven't, you need to. Apart from that, the other interesting thing he did is he made sure when he exploded, he didn't hit us. Now bearing in mind up till now our only interactions with him are him trying to kill us and taunting us like a git. It kind of stands out to me that his last act, when he knew he was going to explode in a massive mechon-y ball of fire and ether, was to deliberately throw himself off and remove him from them so that they didn't get injured, so he didn't take them out in his last hurrah. Not entirely sure why that is. Then again, he also said to Shulk that he used to think like them or have the same kind of ideas as them, but the only thing they're really focused on at the moment is revenge. So maybe he wants his own back for something and has, I don't know, changed his mind at the last minute?
I've never seen anywhere like this.
You see? This is why I've been saying you need to get out of the lab every now and then. We're aiming to get inside the Bionis. We can get to the upper regions from there.
Wow. I've never thought about going inside the Bionis.
The closer we get to the top, the more monster trouble we're gonna run into. The only things that venture this far in are the Nopon merchants and curious types like me.
You really know all the fun spots, eh, Dixon?
You want to get to the top? Then this is the only way.
We'll push on, no matter what.
That's the spirit, Shulk.
Now we've entered one of the more unique and interesting looking areas in the game. It's the swamp on the Bionis' bum. So if you wondered what those gases coming out the ground were, you can take a guess. This update is quite short and ends up being mostly cutscene, so I will leave you guys to enjoy the scenery and some of the new monsters we encounter.
This isn't going well. Sorry, I got focus.
Everyone, look. It's a group of Nopon.
Ah, some Nopon merchants.
What do you think they're up to?
They must be here for a reason. Let's go and ask them.
Good idea. Okay, now we're getting started. Hammer! Beat! I'm really feeling it. Don't get careless, Shulk. Aura! Electric Gutbuster! War! Powering up! Bring it on! Steel! Just like that. Done that. Yeah, that's it! Leave this to me! Okay, here we go! Take this! Right! I know! War swing! Dunban, leave it to me! Gale Slash! Timing is everything! Remember that! Teamwork at its finest! We did it! Still getting stronger! Now it's right time. Worldly Sledge Edge! Okay, guys. Powering time is coming. Wow, this will leave a mark. Now it's right time. Hammer! Beat! You Shulk! Steel Strike! Down! Yeah!
Shulk! Not bad!
Everyone! Let's go!
Make it a swift victory!
This lamp... it has a very strange glow.
It's a remnant of the High Intia. They've hidden themselves away in the upper reaches now. But at one time, they controlled this whole area.
Good for them.
It's the perfect place to get some shut-eye. The lamp will keep the monsters away. We'll be safe if we rest here.
The breeze feels so good. It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
Do you wish to change it? The future.
Has it been that long?
Dixon.
14 years since I found you on that mountain. Seems like yesterday.
I owe it all to you. If you hadn't found me that day, I wouldn't be here now discovering the world.
Forgive me, Shulk. Sorry I couldn't save your folks.
Don't be.
Now I think about it, that was when I found the Monado as well. This might be crazy talk, but maybe you and the Monado are part of some higher plan.
I don't remember much at all. But I know that my mum and dad left me it. The Monado was their final gift to me. At least, that's how I used to think of it. That's why I want to discover its true power and help defeat the Mechon. But so far, I've just been creating piles of Mechon scrap.
So you don't just want to study it in a lab after all?
This sword... there must be some way.
Finally decided to join us, Shulk.
Sorry, guys. Didn't sleep a wink.
Right then. Time to move on. How far now?
We'll be there soon enough. The High Intia ruins are just ahead.